fire season right now is about 8 months long for us here in Colorado. When was our last blizzard? We didn't get the snowpack this year. We did not get the snowpack. Where are we at? Hello, Woodmoor. Give us a chance. If 19 of you homes on a street can mitigate, we'll take care of the one. If 19 of you won't and the one will, we can't do anything for all 20 of you. If you need assistance, your Woodmoor foresters, your WIA, you pay dues to them, put them to work for you. Help me out. Mitigate. Do you do all this in a day? No, you know what? Take a bite out of it this year. Next year, take another bite out of it. Next year, take another bite out of it. Grandkids are coming out for the summer, 16, 17. Oh. I got projects. Mom, Dad, I don't want to go to Colorado anymore. Grandma and Grandpa put me to work. Just got to take wax, just little chunks of it, and help us out. Where are we at? Oh, I don't even know what to do with this house. It's got cedar shakes. I got 20 homes I got to protect. I got 3 of us. I'd say the spacing is, I can do with that. I can deal with that. Maybe I can drop a couple trees. I can't do anything with that roof. I cannot do anything with that roof. But I can take care of the other 19 houses. Make a note of it and see what we can do. But I'm not putting a lot of energy into it. We're not going to put a lot of energy into it when we have 400 threatened or 2,600 threatened. Now we got to start cutting our losses. Had to take a picture of this because I don't know how much longer the sign is going to be there. I don't know if they'll take it down. It's all gone. All of it except the really strong wooden library where the owner's wife's recipes were. All right. One of our fellows from the district got married there in the church. I can't imagine it. I talked to the insurance adjuster on his way out this day. Let me show you some pictures. You want to go up in there? No. I couldn't recognize anything. And if you read the paper, you know the owner of Flying W couldn't even recognize his own property because it's all gone except for that one building. Chuck Wagon and Rossmere. Up on Rossmere is where the 2 fatalities were. Didn't go up there. Didn't want to. Yep, 2 are dead. You know, and for us, that's the way it works. Evacuate if you're asked to. People ask me, well, what do you think? I don't know what they did. Let me explain one thing to you, too. We ask that you evacuate if requested, ordered. You cannot be forcibly kicked out of your home. This is America, and the firemen believe in it, too. You want to leave? Okay. Now, how much are you asking us to risk our life when you really start calling for help when it gets real bad? Rather than, I always say the thing like the bomb squad. If you see us running, catch up. I mean, sometimes we want to leave too. It's just we can't do anything. Here's Mountain Shadows on the 11th. Looking back towards Flying W. I didn't have a tripod, so I'm trying to hold it and turn and do a 360. And I didn't go all over Mountain Shadows. It was like this spot, there's homeowners there sifting through their home. So I was, just let me get in, get my educational photos, and get out of here. Because this is private property still, and these people don't need somebody else looking at them. Americans hate being victims, ever. Hate it. Those cul-de-sacs had 4 or 5 homes on it. The problem there was the homes were close together. Our problem in Woodmoor, our homes are far apart. Wonderful. What did you guys replace that spacing with? Trees. Two different ways, but it can happen. Knock it down a little bit. It was bad. This police officer was up there on Tuesday, the blowout, and he was telling me what went on. Again, he was locking up after the insurance adjuster came out. No, I don't want to go up there. Hey, oh, you were up here during, You know, how was it? It was bad. It was really, really bad. We've discussed with Monument Police Department about getting them some Nomex. Police officers wear polyester, and we're not authorized to wear polyester. It melts. We have to wear things that don't burn, like my pants. This shirt does not. My yellow shirt does, and my blue shirts, and then my great big heavy equipment will burn eventually, but it's like 1,700 degrees. And if it's on fire, I'm probably dead anyways because it's really hot. Where are we at? Holy cow. But the cedar shake and the scrub oak here down low, boy, if you don't like scrub oak, get rid of it. If you like scrub oak, talk to your WIA people again and have them show you how you can do some islands with it and keep it. But do some things with it. And it looks rather nice when you drive through some people's homes that have done that. It really looks good. You can keep your habitat, and you can keep your critters coming in for however way you want to do that. This is looking back towards where I shot that video from Flying W. Scorched earth. It just ripped through there. The trees. You know, try to picture this place somewhere. I can picture a few places in Woodmoor. We're uphill looking down, except now this is baked and it's gone. They're going to have to reseed this. When a hot, hot fire goes through the forest, it sterilizes the earth so many inches down into the earth. The seeds are dead. They have to come back in and put it in there. Some of the minerals have been annihilated. They have to come in with some different minerals to put it back in there because they disappeared, burned up. Where'd the fire start? The roof. You know, it was even burning out here in this stuff. Again, spacing in mountain shadows, fuels here. Our fuels are scary. We have just too many trees. Thin it out a little bit. The guy that lives here is lucky. His house is still up. The fire came from right to left. That's back towards mountain shadows. Burned to French Fosse. You can see some preheating was going on here. Everything back over here is gone. That was that video. But this house is standing. It's lucky. And well, I'll tell you why he's lucky. There was a nice wall on the other side of Chuckwagon Road, or Flying W Road. And I think that helped him. Where are we at? All right, well, I hope if I have to cut this tree down because you didn't do it during a fire, I don't drop it on your roof. We can drop trees. Again, it's not going to be pretty. We need to drop the tree and we need to move on to the next house. We need to drop whatever, move it on to the next house. We need to make sure your lawn furniture is off your deck. Throw it out in the yard. Get it away from the house. Let it burn up out there. The 5-gallon LPG tank in your grill, throw it out there somewhere. Disconnect the hose from your bib if you didn't leave it running, because the fire can get into the dry hose and follow the fire right up to your house. So again, this guy made it. This is his backyard. Just lucky. He had fire. This is burned up a little bit, and some of the scrub oak is preheated. That's why it's brown. Some of it's still green. Just lucky. And not a lot of it. You know, again, we've run through some houses here in Woodmoor. Wow, that's a lot of scrub oak. That is just a lot of scrub oak. So the police officer I was talking to on Tuesday, the fire went from the ridge to Flying W Ranch, 4 minutes. Fires don't go downhill in a wildland fire. It did. 65-mile-an-hour wind. We never get 65-mile-an-hour winds in Monument. We never get 30-mile-an-hour winds in Monument. We get 5. You know, it's breezy. It feels nice. In the summer, again, I don't carry a ladder on my brush truck, Woodmoor people. I can't clean your roof off. Help me out. And the tree's a little close. Well, the tree's dropping the needles on your roof because the branches are overhanging your roof. Come up with a plan of something. Again, talk to your Woodmoor foresters and have them come out. I want to keep that tree. All right, let's figure out a way of keeping that tree. My kids planted that tree 40 years ago. All right, we got to figure out a way of keeping that tree. It is very, very important to you. We got to keep that tree. We're going to come up with a way. Please, again, talk to your foresters and seek help, guidance. Let's come up with a plan. Let's all work together. Make it so you're one of the 19 homes, so all I have to do is focus on number 20. Don't be that guy. This is the spacing in the springs, and this is Lucky Guy's house, because it got in here a little bit. And just standing there, needles, it's just like, wow, you were just lucky. He's just straight up lucky he didn't burn down. And again, when he gets going, he passes it on to his brother. That's what scares us up here is the house isn't going to pass it on to another house. Your house on fire is going to pass it to the trees that you didn't limb. It's going to get the fire airborne, and it's going to go hit the next house. Get that house going. It's going to lift back up in the air and go hit the trees and hit the next house. That's what we're going to have up here. Where are we at? You have got to be kidding me. All right, we got these guys here, this guy here. Okay, all these little pine trees here. You know, the shorter ones aren't making it. Take them out. If you got 3 pine trees in close proximity to each other, not with the 10 feet, look at them. The 3 are not the same size in diameter. One is winning and the other 2 are losing. Help the other 2 guys out and just take them out and turn them into firewood. You're really doing the tree a favor. Scrub oak is just a water straw. It takes all the water from everything else in your yard. If you can get rid of it, get rid of it. If you want to keep it, talk to the Woodmoor foresters, come up with some pockets and